heat. Lunatic raider, ain't nobody can be. From the hordes on the body, you brave, bring the heat. Lunatic raider, ain't got come. Tune into the sound, it's time to hit raw. Breaking down the place, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black, raider pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all raiders, no cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatic raider, bringing truth to the loop. News and rumors, we keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation. In the Vegas, we rep loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic raiders, keep it raw, profound. Gang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All raiders, no cut, let them know. Linebackers blitz, we break it down right. Every single play analyzed all night. West Coast Kings with that G-Funk groove. All raiders, no cut, always in the move. Raider Nation, tune in to the vibe. Lunatic raider, we never take a dive. From news to peace, we keep it tight. Bring the pride shining bright every night. It up, Raider Nation in the house. Oh, God. Lunatic raider. Green heat, no doubt. Straight from the west, we light the fire. Loyal to the game, elevate higher. It's that time again. Get ready for the thrill. All raiders, no cut, bringing you the real. Tune into the sound, it's time to get raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride in every crime, never slack. We keep it real, turn it up and don't dirt. From the heart of the west, we bring the heat. Lunatic raider, ain't nobody can be. From the hordes on the body, you brave, bring the heat. Lunatic raider, ain't got come. Tune into the sound, it's time to hit raw. Breaking down the place, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black, raider pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all raiders. No cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatic raider, bringing truth to the loop. News and rumors, we keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation. In the Vegas, we rep loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic raiders, keep it raw, profound. Gang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and rumors to shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All raiders, no cut, let them know. Linebackers blitz, we break it down right. Every single play analyzed all night. West Coast Kings with that G-Funk groove. All raiders, no cut, always in the move. Raider Nation, tune in to the vibe. Lunatic raider, we never take a dive. From news to peace, we keep it tight. Bring the pride shining bright every night. It up, Raider Nation in the house. Oh, God. Lunatic raider. Green heat, no doubt. Straight from the west, we light the fire. loyal to the game. Elevate higher, it's that time again. Get ready for the thrill. All Raiders, no cut, bringing you the real. Tune into the sound, it's time to get raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride in every crime, never slack. We keep it real, turn it up and don't duck. From the heart of the West, we bring the heat. Lunatik, Raider, ain't nobody can be. From the heart of the body, you bring the heat. Lunatik, Raider, ain't not come. Tune into the sound, it's time to hit raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all Raiders, no cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatik, Raider, bringing truth to the loop. News influence, you keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation. In the Vegas, we rep loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic Raiders, keep it raw, profound. Gang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All Raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root must shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Linebackers blitz, we break it down right. Every single play analyzed all night. West Coast Kings with that G-Funk groove. All Raiders, no cut, always in the move. Raider Nation, tune in to the vibe. Lunatic Raider, we never say or die. From news to peace, we keep it tight. Raider pride shining bright every night. Turn it up, Raider Nation in the house. Oh, God. Lunatic Raider. Green heat, no doubt. Straight from the west, we light the fire. Loyal to the game, elevate higher. It's that time again. Get ready for the thrill. All Raiders, no cut, bringing you the real. Tune into the sound, it's time to get raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride in every crime, never slack. We keep it real, turn it up and don't duck. From the heart of the West, we bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't nobody can be. From the heart of the body, you bring the heat. Lunatic Raider, ain't got come. Tune into the sound, it's time to hit raw. Breaking down the plays, let me tell you what I saw. Loyal to the silver, loyal to the black. Raider pride, every rhyme never slack. Yo, it's the all Raiders, no cut, tune in for the scoop. Lunatic Raider, bringing truth to the loop. News influence, you keep it hardcore. West Coast vibe, you coming back for more. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Raider Nation. In the Vegas, we rep loud. Black and silver, we shine. Stand proud. Defensive lines breaking through the ground. Lunatic Raiders, keep it raw, profound. Gang day vibes, feel the energy rise. We dissect the place through the lows and highs. West side swagger with a hardcore twist. All Raiders, no cut, ain't nothing we miss. Raider Nation, stand up, let's go. Hip hop beats and root busters shout. Raider Nation, never step slow. All Raiders, no cut, let them know. Linebackers blitz, we break it down right. Every single play analyzed all night. West Coast Kings with that G-Funk groove. All Raiders, no cut, always in the
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Raider Nation, stand up.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What it is, Raider Nation, top of the Mickey Ficky Hump Day Wednesday. Yes, indeed. Welcome to another episode of All Raiders No Cut, right here on Raiders Allegiance with your boy Lunatik Raider. We are going to talk about scheme and fit. Yes, we know Getsy is gone. Craig is gone. Scannergello, or whatever how you pronounce it, is gone. And then in comes Norv Turner. What? Norv Turner, offensive, not coordinator, offensive consultant. Norv Turner has a wealth of knowledge in the NFL. Multiple stops at offensive coordinator, head coach, been with the Raiders in previous years, noted for the Cowboys back in the early 90s. Come off the tree of Don Coryell, creator of the Coryell offense, aka the vertical offense. But Norv Turner put a little twist to it and added his own to it. But we're gonna get into it, man. I got all the breakdown for y'all. Joe Philbin has been named as the offensive line coach. He also has experience doing that, known for going with the zone blocking as well as the the 5-man empty blocking scheme, which he gives a course on. You can become certified and going through his course. You know, Philbin is that dude. Quarterback coach, none has been named as of yet. So I'm assuming that it might be dual. I don't know. I can't really speak and say who it might be because I haven't named anything, but usually sometimes whoever is the offensive coordinator, sometimes they will have them do dual jobs, being the offensive coordinator as well as QB coach with Norv Turner's son. What's his name? Damn, old age, boy. That old age be kicking in, but we gonna get into it, man. Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for pulling up. Let me get this all situated, man, so we can get this show on the road, so y'all can get the breakdown of who's coming in and what they're bringing to the table. This is just telling me they're not tanking, bruh. They're not tanking. Once you understand this offense and how Norv Turner added his twist to this offense, which includes an F-back. No, not a fullback. Old school. Well, it's a new term now from the old school position of a halfback, which you can get it. It requires you to have a tight end that does it all. It makes you wonder, that first round pick we got, he about to get utilized a whole lot more than what he has been, and he's already leading the league in certain categories, not just as a rookie tight end, but as a tight end overall in Brock Bowers. So you're going to have a tight end that spreads out, plays a little bit of running back, does some blocking, be a decoy. But hey, I digress. We're going to get into it. I made a little short video of what the offense consists of, and you can get an idea and understand with Norv and his son. Norv is here to help his son through, not to teach him nothing, but maybe Norv's son can come in and add his little twist to the offense like Norv did when Norv learned it from Don Coryell himself when they were in San Diego. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump into this, man. The world's most dangerous chat in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all in here thicker than bullseye barbecue sauce. Mike G in the building, man. What it is, man. Happy hump day. Don't get nothing on you. Egotarian 207, what it is, man. Top of the morning, man. Hope all is well. Lawrence E's in the building. Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is WELL. See, you didn't know I can spell, huh? Raider Syndicate in the building, man. What's going down, man? Still scream. Oh, you know what he's still screaming? Gangster, gangster. No, let me quit. It's not about a salary. It's all about reality. But you know what it is? I gotta give it up for the homie, man, because he's screaming him from the top of his lungs, man. Let's go. Yes, sir. We got Alex in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well. Billy Davis, how's it going, man? Hope your Wednesday is going well, brother. For real, for real. Yes, indeed, man. Pyro, my guy, what it is, man. Top of the AM. Hope all is well with you. Yes, indeed. Barrio Clips TV in the building, man. Salute to you. And he's following up with the same thing we... How we get down with the get down, bruh. You feel me? Yes, indeed, man. Let me see who else we got up in the building, man. We up in here. We about to get into a good show, man. I'm glad y'all here. LL Cool J is hard as hell. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for pulling up, man, with the Raiders one time. Y'all see it, man. We up in here, boy. Let me get this thing going down now on the thing, man. On the thing. You got me a name on the thing? Yes, indeed. Raider Night in the building, man. What it is, man. Top of the AM. Hope all is well. Who else we got here? Raider Goon, what it do, man? Salute to you. Hope all is well with you, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Desert Raider in the building, man. Salute. Top of the AM. Yes, indeed, man. So let me go ahead and start. Shout out to everybody on Instagram, man. Once again, you always know the routine. If you are here for the first time, all I ask from you, hit that hitchhike button. Don't get in the cab. Don't get in the cab with the truck driver, though. You might got that Diddy sauce. So, hey, hit that thumbs up, man, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. I've been lacking a little bit. Lost a few subscribers, not a whole bunch, just, you know what I mean, set me back about 10 spots. We trying to get to 2,000 wow. Once we get to 2 racks, we're giving away, giveaway. We're giving away 2 custom jerseys to 2 lucky subscribers. Any name, number, your size, home or away, I got you. We're going to get that shit done for you, man. Made by Nike, even though this is not brought to you by the Nike. You know what I mean? But yeah, we in the building, man. My 2 cents, what it do, man? Salute to you. Hope all is well. Who else we got up in this? Mickey Ficky, Raider Deb in the building, man. What it is. Listening to getting ready for work. That's right, man. I appreciate that, Miss Lady. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you a good show. We're gonna get into some good shit. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and salute y'all one time. You feel me? Once again, like I always say. Here's the good friends. Tonight is kind of special. No, that wrong song. Without you, there is no me. And without us, there is no nation. There is only one nation. And that's the Mickey Ficky Raider Nation, man. Salute to the chat, man. Thank y'all for supporting the channel and rocking with your boy every AM, man. With the sleep in your eye. It's going to be all right. Bars. Now let's get into it, shall we? All right. Let me get down here to these vids. All right, man. Here we go. We were talking about the new additions on in not the front office, but the coaching staff. After the release of Getsy, Craig. Former offensive lineman, used to be not lineman, but former offensive line coach, formerly of the Niners. We already know Luke Getsy came over from the Bears. It didn't work out with him and us, man. It's just the fact that the inconsistencies, play calling, and you can't be mad at AP, and that's why I'm gonna say this. because it ain't like he did not try. Oh, excuse me. It is not like he did not try everything. He even put him up in the crow's nest to help Getsy play call and be ready by giving him a different angle and view to view the game, and maybe he might see things better. It ain't just he sat on the sideline, kept trying, kept doing the same shit. AP tried different things. He tried different things. So it didn't work out. They gave him his papers. He's, you know what I mean? He's a free man to go get him free. You feel me? But now it's time to move on. One monkey don't stop no show. So what the Raiders did was stay in house with the guys we have, which were in our bye week. And the guys that we brought in are very, very well respected by their peers for what they bring to the table as offensive-minded former coaches of the NFL. One being Joe Philbin, who is now the offensive line coach, who had this position once before with Dallas. Then you also bring in Norv Turner, Mr. Norv Turner, father of Scott Turner, who is now our interim offensive coordinator. He has previous experience with being offensive coordinator with Washington, but I like the fact that you got a father and son tandem. It's like you bought one and got one free, even though you're paying for both of them. But it's just the fact that seeing the tree that Norv Turner comes off of, which, like I said, is Don Coryell, who developed the Air Coryell offense, which you had guys like Mike Martz, Al Saunders that came off of that tree to teach the same offense and was damn good at doing it. You know what I mean? Norv Turner is just one of those, and then he hands it down to his son Scott, who also has a variant of this offense. But I think just to get the minds of a father and son together to go ahead and create an offense and add a little wrinkles here and there with your personnel that you do have. You don't try to force a square peg in a round hole. You find the round hole that round peg can fit in. You feel me? So this is what I'm looking forward to. I know these guys ain't tanking because you would not put these type of guys in. They're going to try to get the best out of these guys. The offense is going to be simplified, so there's not too much overthinking. It's going to be very quarterback friendly. And then we do have the assets on this team, the personnel, to be able to run this offense, and it might look a lot better than what we did under Getsy. So without further delay, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video I put together. It's a breakdown of the offense that we will be running under the Turners. The Turners, boy, I like that. Under Ike and Ike and Tina. We got Ike and Tina on the ones and twos, you feel me? So this is the breakdown of it, and then we'll get into Joe Philbin, what he brings in as an offensive line coordinator, man. So without further delay, man, this is the Air Coryell offense with the Turner boys. Let's go.
Air Coryell is the offensive scheme and philosophy developed by former San Diego Chargers coach Don Coryell. The offensive philosophy has been also called the Coryell offense, or the vertical offense. Norv Turner also implemented a version of the Coryell style of offense. The Turner version of Coryell's offenses relied on a good receiving tight end. Turner's systems sometimes featured an F-back, formerly known as an H-back in the 1980s. A hybrid tight end wide receiver / fullback / running back. An F-back is a multi-purpose, unpredictable tool for the offense. On any play, he might carry the ball, lead block or pass block, play as a wide receiver, or run a tight end route. He is also part decoy, as his unpredictable role forces defenses to keep an eye on him, thereby opening up other opportunities for the offense, such as this year's Las Vegas Raiders first-round pick Brock Bowers. Scott Turner, the newly named interim offensive coordinator for the Las Vegas Raiders, and son of former NFL head coach Norv Turner, also runs the Air Coryell offense by emphasizing the vertical passing game and spreading the ball around. Vertical passing game. Turner emphasizes vertical passing plays. Spread the ball. Turner tries to keep all of his playmakers involved by spreading the ball around. Rushing attack. Turner believes a steady rushing attack is key to the Air Coryell offense. Go routes. In the basic form of the offense, 4 receivers run straight down the field on go routes.
And that's just to sum up the offense, which I understand this is exactly the type of offense that AP envisioned the offense being, which is also a throwback to what Al Davis wanted, the vertical offense. But now that we have a weapon such as Brock Bowers, who Norv Turner incorporated into his version of the Air Coryell offense, is to have a guy like Brock Bowers to be able to do multi things, and that's what his threat is. That's what he threats defenses with being able to move him all around to get certain matchups, get him to be a decoy, get him to get the advantage. And that's a good example of taking a round peg and putting it in a round hole. Have him do everything he's good at doing. The quarterback won't have to think so much. It's going to be simplified, short passes, and you'll go deep. You'll stretch the field, which we have not done enough with the speed talent that we do have on the receiving core. So maybe you're going to see a little bit more excitement on our offense, not so vanilla. The offense so far this year, the script is beautiful. The script that Gessie was coming up with for the offense, beautiful. But after the script, it's like the show is over. We just go down the drain. We need somebody, and you got to remember, Gessie only has been an offensive coordinator for now 2 years. 2 years. So we was hoping he would progress with the learning of the Chicago Bears situation, but unfortunately, it never transpired into that. So now that we go to well-respected and well-knowledgeable guys at these positions on offense. I mean, come on, you got Joe Philbin and you got Norv Turner to help Scott Turner out with this offense. You can only be so lucky. You know what I mean? And I think it just drew to a head where AP knows that offense ain't his. That's not that's not on his resume. He's not an offensive dude. And so what do? You go get you some guys that you know for certain that they can do offense and do it on a high level. You go grab 2 former head coaches with knowledge. You know what I mean? So I'm happy at the fact that Scott got his dad there to go ahead and, you know what I mean, lace him and help develop his own son and give him little tidbits, but let him mold it in the way that Scott feels this is how he wants the offense to run. Now is his opportunity. Washington wasn't so great. He did okay, but he didn't do great. But he never had Brock Bowers either. He never had Jacoby Myers either. Quarterback, big ass question mark. But can Ritter come in there and use his mobility? Because now a lot of option plays are at your disposal. RPOs are at your disposal. You don't have to keep switching out quarterbacks. You know what I mean? Kind of remind me of the Michigan Wolverines, who got 2 quarterbacks this year. They bring one in, Orgy, to come in when they want a mobile quarterback to run the ball and use the other quarterback to pass. That's like that's like telling on yourself. Every time you got to be one of those teams that bring in a separate quarterback because they know the one you got ain't mobile. So they know when you bring this other one in, here we go, they about to run. I want to have a quarterback that can do it all. Do it all. Make the defense guess. Is he going to run? Is he going to pass? Not give him a fucking tip like, hey, guess what, y'all? Here comes such and such. Oh, they about to run it. You know what I mean? So can Ritter be that good? I don't know. But it's going to be fun watching and see what Norv Turner, because don't forget, Norv Turner, when he was with Dallas back in the 90s, he was the one that helped get Troy Aikman's career turned around to get where he ended up getting those 3 Super Bowls. He helped develop Troy Aikman. And we know Troy Aikman is one of the all-time greats at that position. But Norv Turner was the one that had a big hand in that. So let that be known for real, for real. So next up, let me check the chat. I seen Navy vet in the building, man. Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well. Let's see who else I miss. Oh, you don't know nothing about the vertical joyride by AMG, Raider Deb. What about Lick 'em Low Lover? Daddy was a candy licker, so you can call me Baby Snickers when we had plenty of visitors. But every time Mama was gone, Daddy had it going on. Till the break of dawn, I used to peep in the hole on the door, and all I seen feet in the air and my daddy's face below. And he was sucking, and I was trying to figure out why he wasn't. Oh, let me stop. Now you got, hey, throwback. Y'all got me all off track. Okay, here we go. So we gonna hire next Tom Flores. North Turner is not a coach. He's just an advisor. You know what I mean? He's advising his son, which a father is supposed to do. You know what I mean? Be damn, you let a stranger teach your son how to wipe his ass after he eats shit. You know what I mean? SoCal Sal, what it do, man? Salute to you. We running a senior citizen center. Shit, yeah, North Turner up there. But like I said, he's just an advisor. That's what old motherfuckers are supposed to do, advise. Shit, look at old ass Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones like 106, and he's still functioning. He ain't making the greatest of all sounded decisions, but he functioning. I didn't say how he was functioning, but he functioning. James Furpo, what it do, man? And once again, you already know what it is, baby. All right, now, okay. So now what we're going to do, man, we're going to go ahead and jump in to Joe Philbin. Like I said, Philbin was a guy that I was thinking he was going to get the offensive coordinator job because the Getsy offense is Joe Philbin's. And Getsy just, like I said, it was never the playbook, it was the play calling. And Philbin offense won a Super Bowl. Let me say that. You know what I mean? So I thought that it would have been an easy transition unless, even though Scott Turner is an interim offensive coordinator, this is his opportunity to shine. If he can get in there and make this offense look a way lot better than what Getsy did, I'm pretty sure he's going to get that interim removed off that name. And then next year, and here's the beauty of it. The thing is, if the offense, if Scott can come in here and implement this offense and it just hits on all cylinders, I ain't saying we're going to score 40 points a game, but I'm saying it looks a whole lot better and smoother than what Getsy was running his offense, and he happens to get the head coaching job, not the head coaching job, but the offensive coordinator job, then what this does is, with half a season left this year, that's a half a season that the offense will have the offense will have that playbook installed. So next year, hitting the ground running, we in there. We in there with Brock Bowers, Madison, Jacoby Myers, Trey Tucker. And I heard that Michael Mayer is on his way back. So now you got another tight end coming with a very strong skill set and still green and not even reached his ceiling yet. You know what I mean? Offensive linemen, we're starting to understand the offensive line. I love the fact that JPJ is at center. Hopefully he does not have to give that position up, because he does us a solid for playing that way better than Andre James, who's out with an ankle injury. DJ Glaze at the right tackle spot, another beautiful move. Left tackle is more concerning to me with Colton Miller getting injured again. I don't think it's a shoulder, it's something else, lower extremity, I think. But we just got to fill out this offensive line. Hit the draft, go out there, grab a solid free agent and go draft you another offensive lineman in the second round. JPJ came in that way. Get you a guard. You know what I mean? Let's build this lineup so when we do get our quarterback next year in the draft, bam, the protection is there in an offense that's not going to be too difficult for him. Matter of fact, let me continue on, man. This is the breakdown of the kind of offensive line and blocking scheme that Joe Philbin runs as an offensive line coach. So let's go ahead and get into that, man, and hear his breakdown too. Let's go.
Joe Philbin, an offensive line coach, has been associated with the zone blocking scheme and the 5-man empty protection scheme. Zone blocking, a blocking scheme where the rules don't change based on the defensive front. The Dolphins were built to use this scheme under Philbin's leadership, but they never seemed to master it. 5-man empty protection, a blocking scheme that Philbin covered in a course that included video, streaming, and a certificate of completion. The course covered topics such as the philosophy of pass protection, assignment and technique, and examples of good and bad empty protection. Philbin has also said that he focuses on fundamentals over scheme. He believes that there are many different schemes in football, and that no team should exclusively use one. He prefers to focus on fundamentals like good stance, footwork, and pad level.
And I agree with that full-heartedly. You should not be pigeonholed into just being one thing. You should be multifaceted on the offensive line to be able to, because sometimes, like we found out last week, you're going to get injuries. And maybe the personnel that you have that's the next man up, strengths aren't matching the guy that was starting that went down with the injury. So sometimes you have to adjust your approach with the blocking scheme and not just say, oh, we're zone blocking. And I seen that. I think we're more suited, especially with JPJ at the center position. Like I told y'all, I think we're better suited for a power blocking scheme with JPJ at center and not Andre James. Andre James at center, you would think it would lean more to a zone blocking scheme due to him not being so big, being 300 even as a center. You would think he would be more agile, better footwork to be in the zone blocking scheme in case they ask the center to pull to the right or left. You know what I mean? JPJ is a mauler. He's a mauler, whether it's guard or center. But he played center in college last year for Oregon. So him coming off of that, you can see that he fits like a glove at that position. And I don't think Andre James, bruh, it is what it is. I think you got to say bye to that position, James. Because JPJ, we got him for after this year. We still got 3 more years with him under contract. And the fact that you don't have to really, I mean, you still got to coach him up, but he's already like ahead of schedule. You know what I mean? I mean, you just put him at the center position. And it's like this dude is a natural born center. Not center, S-I-N-N-E-R, but C-E-N-T-E-R. Natural born center. That's what I'm going to call him. JPJ, the natural born center. I'm up here eating popcorn, got kernels and shit in my throat. Oh, man. All right, got that son of a bitch out. But yeah, man, so I'm looking forward to Miami after the bye. Just to see. I don't think we're going to come and win the last games, but I do want to see improvement, and I want to see what this, with our personnel under another different offense, what we look like. And is it going to make us be like, see, we should have been doing this shit all along? Or are we going to say, that shit ain't no better than what Getsy was doing? Like I said, they got to install the offense, and it ain't gonna be. It's not gonna just take 2 weeks to install an offense, bro. That's why I'm like, we still gonna have some troubles at the end of this season with trying to get wins because we're just not there, and the injury bug is hitting us deep. We done got hit to the bone with these injuries. You know what I mean? The offensive line is so depleted. Damn. It's ridiculous. Like, damn, we lost how many people? And it's like they was just going back to back to back. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, can we win for losing? We don't get no love. Not even the football guys would be like, you know what? I think we all need to leave the Raiders alone and quit fucking with them and let them go ahead and rise up out the ashes like the Phoenix. Because that's what the fuck we need to do. Because I'm telling you, this shit is repetitive. It's like Groundhog's Day. Motherfucker waking up to the same old shit every day. And no matter what you do to try to change the outcome, you still wake back up in the same fucking place you started off in. But it is what it is. Hopefully, They can figure a few things out as far as the coaching staff as well as personnel. Now is your time to analyze the roster. Who fits what we're trying to do? Who has the mindset, the techniques, and the work ethic to be a Raider on this team? I say AP he should get another year because, like I said, he did try and gave Getsy ample opportunity to improve, even from moving him from the sideline to up in the box the same way they did Patrick Graham. And Patrick Graham is doing solid. He's doing solid considering that a few of our main starters are out with injury. Well, you know what? I don't know how the Raiders is going to approach the Wilkins situation. I do believe he'll be back soon. I think the 4 games is up, and the kind of injury he had in the surgery doesn't take that long. It's a surgery that doesn't cause any pain. He played on it for a quarter before he went out the game and got surgery like the very next day. But he should be solid. But do the Raiders want to play him? You know what I mean? Do you want to just sit out, big fella, and let it heal 100%? We're not going to throw you back up in there to re-injure it in a meaningless season. You know what I mean? Which makes sense. Now, that might be to some people thinking that's tanking, but I think that's preserving one of your prized possessions in free agency. You're not trying, just like we had to make Max Crosby sit out this year. They wasn't trying to tank when that happened. He sprained his ankle. He was basically immobile. Wasn't even a factor. So they take a game off and rest. And I think Mark Davis understood understood the dynamics of having AP as a rookie coach here. That's why I don't think AP's on the hot seat. Not at all, because if you guys remember before the season, the reason why Mark Davis did not want to hire Champ Kelly, who would have been a rookie GM, and put him with Antonio Pierce, who is a rookie head coach, is because he didn't feel comfortable putting 2 rookie guys together for the season. And that tells me if you wasn't confident in that, that's letting me know that you understand that being a rookie, whether it's a coach or a GM, you're going to make mistakes. So you're going to need somebody that's not a rookie that knows what they're doing to be able to orchestrate shit until the other one can catch up and learn, and catch up on the curve. You know what I mean? So I think Mark Davis understood that AP is going to go through his growing pains. Every rookie does. You know what I mean? Even the doctor that checked your prostate, that motherfucker didn't always put his finger in the right hole. You know what I mean? He didn't always put his finger in the right hole and probably used the wrong finger. He probably used his pinky and then found out that the pinky wasn't even long enough to check for polyps and anything else. You know what I mean? So he had to learn, well, shit, my middle finger is the longest, but it's like the center position. It's stuck between 2 guards. You know what I mean? You got this finger and you got 2 guards on the outside of them. You can't maneuver, but you can maneuver this motherfucker. Get up in there and be like, I don't feel nothing. It feels okay. You know what I mean? So, hey, even a rookie doctor's going to have to figure it out on his own sometimes. That's why it's a beautiful thing to have a Norv Turner with his son. So if his son got questions, it's good to have somebody that knows some shit like, all right, son, here you go. What you gonna do? What you gonna do in this situation? You know what I mean? Make him be able to think on the go. Because Getsy, dumbass, after he did a fucking script, then what? What came after? I wish Getsy Daddy, if he's still alive, man, I hope so. You know what I mean? I don't wish that on nobody, but I hope his pops was still alive, and if he was an offensive coordinator, so he could come help his son. Because ain't nothing worse than a father sitting back and have to watch your son fail, but that's just the way of life for him to learn. Just like a bird falling out of the nest in the tree. If you don't break his neck, you get another opportunity to jump out that nest and start flapping them wings. You know what I mean? For everybody to want somebody to be fired instantly, we ain't gonna never be shit doing that one. Hell no, we ain't gonna never be shit. We're gonna be having the same conversation saying, oh, the Raiders, just signed what was the offensive coordinator that was Wash that was doing a bread and running a bed and breakfast with his wife when well, I ain't gonna never forget that. I'm gonna keep bringing that shit up. Now that's the kind of shit you want to stay away from. See, Norv Turner ain't the offensive coordinator. He ain't the quarterback coach. He ain't the offensive line coach. He's there for his son. You give your son moral support. Nah, man, I love that. I love that. Just like people want to sit there and try to clown Bronny with LeBron James. I'm like, bruh, that never happened in the NBA to see a father-son tandem play together. You seen it in baseball with the Griffies. Ken Griffey Sr. and Ken Griffey Jr., they did it. And matter of fact, even had a game where both of them hit a home run in the same game, playing for the Mariners. You know what I mean? I like shit like that. I be liking when greats, former greats of any sport, their sons come up and they do just as good or better than they dad. Like, man, I remember when your pops played. Too bad Jordan kids didn't do that shit. And too bad Magic Johnson's son like to wear dresses. You know what I mean? Unless he wants to play in the WNBA, then you might be able to see a look away assist. He might want to try to play in high heel Jordans. I don't know. But anyway, man, hey, that's enough of that shit. But hey, man, yeah, that's it for right now. I don't know if there's going to be any news of the Raiders actually getting a QB coach, or is Scott Turner going to be responsible for that position as well? Is he going to wear two hats for this team, man? But once again, man, yes, Getsy's gone. And they brought in Scott Turner, son of Norv Turner, and they brought in Norv Turner to be an offensive assistant. Not even assistant. What was it? What is it that they called him? A consultant, an offensive consultant, which he's going to consult with his son. He's going to make sure his son is all right. You know what I mean? After what happened with Washington and they came out there and cleaned house, now he had an opportunity to come here, and then being here allowed him the opportunity to become an interim offensive coordinator. So once again, he can chase his dream, maybe be a head coach one day. But hopefully him and his father sit there and brainstorm and be able to come out with an offense to utilize our assets that we have, from your Brock Bowers to Jacoby Myers, and just having the offense that scores more than 20 points a game. You know what I mean? That's the beauty. Give our defense some rest so we can get some stops, 3 and outs, and maybe some turnovers, coverage, sacks, and whatnot, so this team could go ahead and progress. We know it's going to be an uphill battle. Like I said, I don't think we're going to make no playoffs. That's not even what I'm worried about. It's time to analyze the players that we do have, because there's some contracts that's up after the year, and we got to be able to come up with a decision on, with this money that we got, who do we bring back? Who do we give extensions to and bring back? Spillane got to be one of them. Got to be. You know what I mean? So these months is going to come off the calendar. And once you get to the end of the year in November, November's about to come off the calendar, and then we into December, and we're in January, February, March free agency, April draft. It's going to be here before you know it. A lot of people don't want to think, I'm not doing a mock draft or start worrying about players. Shit, you better, because the NFL season is almost over with. I'm not the NFL, but that too. But we're halfway through. But the college season almost over with. Playoffs start December 20th. You know what I mean? So there's a 12-team playoff in college football, and this is the best time to catch the best of the best and analyze, like, who would look good in the silver and black. We know quarterback is definitely one we're going to be looking at, but what about the linemen, running backs, wide receivers? You know what I mean? There's a lot to ponder. We have draft picks, and we got financial capital to go out there and fix some spots on this team. But quarterback is the number one main priority. And is it going to be Shedeur Sanders? Is it going to be Cam Ward? There's a lot to go over, man. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your Wednesday. I'm about to jump off here. Oh, and shout out to Donald Trump, the 47th president. He's going to end up catching another case because all he been beating is women. All he beat is women. You know what I mean? That's a good one. All he beat is women. That's how he be winning. He be beating women. Boy, I be got bars, man. But shout out to Trump, man. Hey, make this cut. Don't fuck making it great again. Make it great. I think that's where you went wrong with a lot of motherfuckers in politics, is putting that again on the hat. All you got to do is just say, make America great. We ain't got to say again. We ain't got to copy no era. Let's be great in our era. You know what I mean? And we could do it. We could do it. Fuck. You know what I mean? I always say, fuck the parties. Get rid of Republican and Democrat and let people just run individually. Therefore, you got to go ahead and judge them by their merit and what they're bringing to the table, their policies. But with that being said, man, no more separation. Shout out to the nation. One nation, only one, and that's the Raider Nation, man. Once again, salute to y'all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Same Raider time, same Raider channel, right here on Raiders Allegiance. It is the All Raiders No Cut podcast with your boy Lunatik Raider, man. And please, on your way out, please hit that like button if you have not done so. Tell a friend, your side chick, and your proctologist. Your proctologist, you know what I mean? Oh, and your gynecologist too. So with that being said, man, you guys enjoy your hump day. Be safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning right here with All Raiders No Cut. I'm Lunatic Raider, Raiders Allegiance, man. Y'all take it easy. And I'm out this B-I-H.